I stayed at the Ibis Paris Canal Saint Martin recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at Hotel Coipel, the check-in process was super smooth, and the staff were incredibly welcoming. They made us feel right at home, which was a relief after a long journey. Plus, the fact that there's an elevator was a game changer, no lugging our bags upstairs. Overall, it set a positive tone for our stay in Paris. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room was cozy and clean, just the right size for my short stay in Paris. I loved the shower in the private bathroom. It had great water pressure, which was perfect after a long day of exploring. The amenities were pretty basic, but I appreciated the air conditioning, especially since it was quite hot outside. Location and surroundings. The location of the Ibis Paris Canal Saint Martin is pretty awesome. It's just a short walk to several metro stations, which made getting around the city super easy for me. Plus, being right by the canal means there are plenty of cool bars and restaurants nearby, perfect for chilling out after a day of exploring Paris. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I have to say, the breakfast at the Ibis Paris Canal Saint Martin was pretty solid. Each morning, I indulged in a buffet that had a mix of sweet and savory options. Think fluffy scrambled eggs, fresh fruit salad, and delicious pastries that were baked right there. I loved grabbing a warm French Madeleine to start my day. Plus, if you're not an early riser, they've got a lighter breakfast option available from 4 a.m., which is perfect if you're catching an early train. Honestly, it was a great way to fuel up for a day of exploring Paris. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like finding a cozy little pocket of Paris that feels just right. The vibe is super chill, and the staff are genuinely friendly, always ready to help with a smile. I loved how easy it was to get around, with metro stations just a short walk away, making it a breeze to explore the city. The breakfast was a nice touch too, with fresh pastries and a decent spread to kickstart the day. My room was clean and comfortable, perfect for crashing after a long day of sightseeing, though it was a bit on the small side. I didn't mind though. It felt just right for a solo traveler like me. The location by Canal Saint Martin was a highlight, with lovely spots to grab a drink nearby. Plus, the air conditioning was a lifesaver during the hot summer days. Overall, it was a solid stay, blending comfort and convenience in a city that's always buzzing. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Great location. The hotel is super close to metro stations and right by Canal Saint Martin, making it easy to explore Paris without getting caught up in tourist traps. Friendly staff. The staff were genuinely welcoming and helpful throughout my stay, which made a big difference in my experience. Clean and comfortable rooms. My room was neat and comfortable, perfect for relaxing after a long day of sightseeing. Convenient breakfast options. The breakfast had a good variety and was served early enough for those who like to start their day early. Plus, the pastries were a nice touch. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Lack of in-room amenities. I really missed having a kettle in the room for coffee or tea, especially after long days out. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.3. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. I had a great time at the Ibis Paris Canal Saint Martin. The location was perfect for exploring the city, and the staff were super friendly, making my stay even better. Plus, the breakfast was a nice bonus to kickstart my day. Overall, it was a solid choice for a comfy and convenient stay in Paris. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.